everyone, this is Raymond, your B2B sales support partner. It's so good to interact with you again, and I trust sales has been good to you. It's been a packed week for me. We've been preparing for our impact selling training program, a 3-month practical sales training on revenue generating activities only. And guess what? We guarantee sales job placement for our participants in our client companies. Just go on the web link below and click to register. Now, this is the second of our 5-part video series titled Selling is the Result. Thanks to all of you who watched our previous video, sent comments and emails. Now, if you have not watched our first video, no worries. Just search for Selling is the Result on YouTube, or just click on the subscribe button at the left side of your screen below the video. Now, in this video, I'll be talking about the first element of selling, which is setting a criteria for persons or individuals who should own or consume your product or service. Earlier in my sales career, I had one huge pain point, and this pain point was about who I was going to sell to. Who was my ideal target? Who was I targeting to prospect? Honestly, there were times where I was confused as to who to even go out to meet. Now, this pain point frustrated me so much and accounted for many negative selling experiences. I prospected, initiated sales, and followed up on many prospects only to find out that their business had no need for my service. I called companies, booked appointments, scheduled meetings, went all the way out only to realize they were miles away from my sales territory. I spent a lot of time selling to companies and actually closed some deals, just to know that the revenue from that deal did next to nothing for my month-to-date target or year-to-date achievements. I missed very valuable sales opportunities because I was focusing on the wrong prospects who engaged me only so that they could have a conversation. For you who've been in selling before or managing a sales team, I guarantee that you have this experience. Now, one thing I missed out on when I was selling was that I did not have a clear-cut identity for prospects I needed to target. So I engaged in spray and pray. I called every contact number. I called companies to book appointments. I went into meetings without having a clear guide. Now, the question is, what are the characteristics that your ideal customer should have? For a B2B, sometimes B2B or B2R salesperson, one key criteria is the industry or the segment of customers you are targeting. Which industries need your product or service? How many industries, companies, or individuals, are in this segment that you are looking at? What aspect of their business operation requires the use of your product or service or your solution? How does the absence of your product or service affect the companies or individuals in this industry? How much loss does this bring to them? How many companies within the industries, take a structured buying decision? How loyal are these companies to their vendors and service providers? These probing questions, among many others, will give you an understanding of the workings of your target industry and by extension, the companies and individuals in there. So let's start by examining one company. Ideally for you, it would be good to start with an existing customer that you have within that target industry or segment. And with a margin of error, it would be very, very likely that it would apply to many others within the industry. Note that to be effective, you need to be specific and selective in the industries you target and build your capacity as you grow. Now, the second criteria relates to the purse, the budget, the money. What is the size of budget that your ideal prospect or customer should have? Most importantly, what should be their appetite to spend? What should be their propensity to spend? How can we measure this? How many industries, companies, and individuals spend on products, services, and solutions similar to yours? How often do the companies and individuals make purchases? Under what conditions do these companies or individuals buy? Are they mandated to buy, or do they buy out of desire and need? What happens to companies who don't spend on products, services, and solutions similar to yours? Generally, who are the main power brokers within companies that are in your target industry or target segment? The focus here again is not only just to identify the size of their wallet so that you know how it will impact on your revenue achievement, but also to identify how willing they are, their desire to buy, the propensity that they are going to reach down into their pockets to spend on a solution, a product, or a service like yours. Remember this criteria: ability to spend and propensity to spend. This, together with knowing and understanding the workings of your target industry or segment, would give you a clear criteria as to who to target for sales. Now, clarity and persistence are drivers of sales results. Having a clear-cut criteria is important because it would save you a lot of time and trouble processing garbage in your sales pipeline. The first line of clarity comes in when you assess who to buy. Why? Because it is the first stage of your selling cycle. And if not properly done, trust me, you would spend time and valuable resources selling in circles to absolutely no one in particular. It will be a pleasure supporting you through this initial stage of selling. So share a comment, share an experience, and let's engage further. Visit our website shown below, book a meeting, and let's plan a solution for you and for your business. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and get our subsequent videos hot and fresh. Share this insight with many others within your network and let's together grow in sales. And if you desire to sell well, register for our Impact Selling Training Program on the link below and be enabled to generate revenue. This is Raymond Gomez, your B2B sales support partner, signing out, and see you with our next video. Remember, selling is the result.